I recently stumbled upon a channel called Quiet Historians, and honestly, I was hooked from the very first video. Their videos feel like works of art. They're narrated in a way that makes you feel like you're actually walking through history. This channel dives into the dark, lesser known, and incredibly fascinating parts of history in a way that you just can't look away. Here's the crazy part. They've only been around for about 4 months, yet they've already gained nearly 100,000 subscribers and over 7 million views. Some of their videos have even crossed 1 million views. And what's even more impressive, most of their videos are over 30 minutes long, which has really helped boost their revenue. So why am I telling you this? Because this is exactly the kind of faceless golden niche where anyone can succeed, especially if you love creating content but don't have a ton of time to make videos. With AI tools, you can produce videos in no time that reach the same level of quality. But here's where it gets really exciting. I'm going to break down this channel's exact strategy step by step so you'll know exactly how to replicate their structure, build your own channel, and start getting those sweet views. And I've tested it. This channel is fully monetized, so there's no need to worry about earning potential. If you're looking for a real, profitable niche to jump into this year, this is it. A niche you can enter without spending endless hours and start seeing results fast. Plus, I've put all the prompts I used to create the videos into a single doc for you, making it easier to follow along and get started quickly. Before we dive into the main tutorial, let's check out a short demo of a video we created together.
Night deepens, and the palace breathes a heavy silence, but you feel the pulse of plotting in every corridor. The ambassador's eyes, dark and calculating, meet the queen's in the moonlit gardens. Every glance speaks volumes, every touch risks ruin. You sense the tension vibrating in the air, the weight of dynasties teetering on desire. Outside the garden walls, guards patrol unaware, oblivious to the storm of secrets swirling beneath their feet. The queen is no naive pawn. She knows that in the delicate dance of courts, love and power are intertwined.
Finding a topic. Throughout history, some truly bizarre events have happened that hardly anyone has ever explored. Dark, mysterious stories just waiting for someone to uncover them and turn them into a viral video. The fascinating part? These ideas are literally everywhere, from the internet to books. You just need to dig a little to find unbelievable topics. But I have made this process much easier for you. All you have to do is go to the doc, copy the prompt from the title prompt section, paste it into ChatGPT, and hit enter. Instantly, ChatGPT will give you 2 categories of ideas: dark and horrific history, and scandalous and untold history. This way you get fast access to unique, lesser-known topics. And if you don't like the ideas, just type, "Give me more ideas," and ChatGPT will generate a fresh list for you. The bottom line? With this method, you'll always have ideas ready for creating historical videos that are unique, engaging, and completely different from what everyone else is making. Writing the script. Once you've settled on a topic, it's time to move to the next step, writing an engaging and professional script for your video. One important tip is to check out successful channels in this niche and draw inspiration from their script writing style. But I've made this process even easier for you. I've created a prompt that's based on the structure of several big successful channels combined with their own unique style. All you need to do is go back to the doc, copy the prompt from the script prompt section, and paste it into ChatGPT. At the beginning of the prompt, there's a section for the title where you can enter your chosen idea. For example, I'll pick idea number 6, place it in the title section, and hit enter. ChatGPT will instantly start writing a complete professional script for you. If your script is long and ChatGPT stops midway, don't worry. The prompt is designed so that by simply typing part 2, it will continue exactly from where it left off. At the end, it also provides a list of sources and references, which you should review to ensure all the information is accurate. Using this method, you can create scripts that are perfectly suited even for videos longer than an hour, ready to go from start to finish. Creating the voiceover. Now it's time to move on to producing the voiceover. My recommendation is that if you have a suitable voice, you should absolutely read the script yourself. Nothing conveys the tone and emotion of your video better than your own voice. But if for any reason you can't or don't want to do it, AI comes to the rescue. Start by going to Google and searching for DupeDub AI. Click on the first reliable link. Once you're on the site, log in using your Google account and select the AI voiceover option. From the voices section, you can choose the voice you like. To find voices that match a historical vibe, click on Historical Stories. In this example, I'm choosing the voice of Josh, which fits this type of content perfectly. Next, go back to ChatGPT and copy your script. To keep things simple for this example, I'm copying just a portion of the script and pasting it into DupDub. In the settings, you can adjust speech speed, pauses, and other voice details, but usually the default settings work really well. Finally, click Generate to produce the final voiceover. After a few moments, your narration is ready, and you can download it from the export section in either MP3 or WAV format.
Creating images. Now we get to the exciting part, the stage where we create our professional and unique images. In fact, what sets this channel apart is exactly the distinctive style of the visuals it produces. So remember, sometimes just a slight difference in your image style can be the key to your success. To create images like this, simply go to your doc, copy the prompt from the image prompts section, and paste it into ChatGPT. Then hit enter. ChatGPT will instantly start generating precise prompts for creating your images. If the list of prompts isn't enough, don't worry, just type part 2 and it will generate a new set of prompts to cover all sections of your script. Next, to create the final images, go to Google and search for ImageFX. Click on a reliable link. Paste the prompt that ChatGPT generated into the tool, set the aspect ratio to 16:9, perfect for YouTube, and click Create. After a few moments, your image will be ready, a visual that truly looks like a work of art. Using this method, you can create striking, unique images for every section of your script and take the quality of your content to the next level.
Editing. As always, before we dive into editing, the thumbnail prompts are ready for you. Simply go back to your doc, copy the prompt from the thumbnail prompt section, paste it into ChatGPT, and hit enter. ChatGPT will then ask you to enter your title and a portion of your script. I enter my title and part of my script, and it generates a professional thumbnail prompt for me. I copy this prompt and paste it into Leonardo AI, set the size for YouTube, choose the Lucid Origin model, and click Generate. After a few moments, our professional thumbnail is ready to use. Now it's time for editing. I used the desktop version of CAPCUT. Click Create Project to start. Then, from the Import section, bring in all the images we created along with the audio file. I start by placing the audio on the timeline and remove any long pauses, though my audio didn't have any. Next, to keep it organized, I select the entire audio clip and click Create Compound Clip to make the sound seamless. Now we add the images to the timeline. We try to match the visuals with the narration so that each section shows relevant images. Once all images are in, it's time for effects. I use Noise 1 and add Wobbly Black to make the edges more appealing and give the video a more professional look. Next, we move on to transitions. I use Black Fade to create smooth movement between sequences, which works well for historical videos. I extend the transition duration to 1 second to give a cinematic feel and apply it to all images. To make the images even more engaging, I click on the first image, add a keyframe, and extend the timeline to the end of the image. I slightly increase the scale, then hold Alt+K, right-click and select Ease In for a smooth professional zoom. This can be applied to all images to create soft, fluid motion throughout. Next up are the subtitles. Go to the text section, click Auto Caption, and then Generate. It takes a few minutes, but the subtitles will be ready. Once generated, you can adjust the font, size, and choose different templates in the basic settings. Finally, it's time for background music. We use the YouTube audio library. Set filters according to the video's mood, for example, dramatic and romantic, with a classical genre. Listen to the tracks, choose the one that fits, and download it. Then import it into CapCut, trim any extra parts, and lower the volume slightly so it doesn't clash with the narration. And that's it. This is how you can create professional quality videos. Remember, consistency is key on YouTube. Instead of focusing on going viral, focus on making high quality, engaging videos, because that's what keeps you on the path to long-term success. Always prioritize content quality. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Subscribe to our channel because every week we introduce 3 golden profitable niches. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. See you soon with a brand new video.
Night deepens, and the palace breathes a heavy silence, but you feel the pulse of plotting in every corridor. The ambassador's eyes, dark and calculating, meet the queen's in the moonlit gardens. Every glance speaks volumes, every touch risks ruin. You sense the tension vibrating in the air, the weight of dynasties teetering on desire. Outside the garden walls, guards patrol unaware, oblivious to the storm of secrets swirling beneath their feet. The queen is no naive pawn. She knows that in the delicate dance of courts, love and power are intertwined like poisoned vines. Each letter she sends is a calculated risk, encrypted in riddles and coded language. You can almost hear the scratch of quills, the soft flutter of parchment, the whispered rehearsals of excuses that would never withstand scrutiny. One misstep could spark whispers that become accusations, and accusations that become revolt. History itself waits, poised on the edge of revelation. You are drawn back to the Great Hall, where a feast once celebrated the king's reign. Now, candles flicker over empty goblets, remnants of laughter long faded. You feel the weight of eyes unseen, the silent judgment of courtiers who suspect more than they dare speak. The chamber, once resplendent with golden tapestries, now seems a cage of ambition and fear. Every corner hides a secret, every shadow, a potential witness. And in that intricate web of desire and deception, the queen's clandestine romance could unravel everything.